guess one of my major questions would be how can we, reestablish, in a general sense, economic order?
I would like to know about their plans for alternative energy. We're so dependent on oil. I would really like some answers on that from both of them.
Well, right now there's a big crisis in the financial world due to the machinations of Wall Street with these packaging mortgages and things like that. It was a very foolish thing to do. What would you do to prevent that in the future? From Obama about specifically what he's going to do about the economy. I pretty much know McCain isn't going to do very much.
The one question I might ask, I know everybody will ask about the economy and what's happening on Wall Street and everything else. I have a son that just came back from Iraq, Marine Corps, and what they would do to help these men and women out as far as benefits and everything. I think one of the things that's a major shame in this country is we don't take care of the men and women who are taking care of this country. Politics is important and economics is important, but we wouldn't have any of that if it wasn't for these men and women. So I think we should take care of them a lot better than we have been.
If I could ask the candidates one thing, I would ask them what the role is of the United States in a world community in the 21st century. What's the role of the United States in participating in a global community where relationships between countries and nations and people is far more complex than it was 50 years ago. I just think that those policies haven't been clear to ordinary Americans for a long time now, and that's what I would want to be clear to me as a voter.
I'm the CEO and president of the International Institute in New England and oversee an office in partnership with Lowell International Institute, the International Institute of Manchester, and Nashua and Boston. My question for the presidential candidates would be, at what point in time during the first 6 months of the administration do they expect the issues to really rise for their interest for immigration reform, and immigration reform that has teeth in it, that will protect Americans that are already here, immigrants that are already here, and at what point will that be addressed seriously?
I'm the director of the International Institute in Lowell, and we do refugee resettlement in Lowell. We also do employment work and a variety of other issues, including have a legal department. And my question for the candidates would be, how do they see supporting the refugee program in the future? Do they see it expanding? Do they see it getting smaller? How would they like to see the refugee program in the United States either change or be modified or grow?